Morning. Well, it's not morning. It's like late in the day. But you know, when you work from home, you can start whenever you want, even though you don't want to. But today we're gonna be working. I have a Gammill maintenance guy coming tomorrow, so I want to quilt this, and I need to mark a custom quilt today. I'm thinking that maybe I can quilt the custom quilt today, but I'm nervous about quilting the custom quilt today. But anyway, I finished several. I'm trying to finish every work that I have that's pending, but the more I try to finish, the more clients are asking to drop off work to me. It's a blessing. I'm not complaining, okay, but it's stressful, especially when you're gonna get your machine maintenance, and your hope is that it gets done, taken care of, everything works perfect afterwards, that whatever they're gonna do gets taken care of. Old lady gang here don't want nothing to do with her, right? They're having a hard time adjusting to the little girl. Right, Roxy? Puppy dash hound, she's like tormenting my life. She's okay, it's worth it, it's fun, it's a blessing. But right now she was like spinning and running in here. So this is the quilt I just finished. I need to make a receipt and a label for her, for my client. I hope she likes the pattern. And then I made a receipt and a label for this other quilt. Sometimes it's not even the quilting that bothers me, it's making these receipts so I could get paid, that it's a pain in the butt. 2 grown dogs perched on a basket of batting to get away from this one.
She's just watching. Just watching.
You know she's a queen, look at her. And I have to pin said receipt to the quilt, because if I don't, I lose it. And I look like an idiot not knowing what my life and job is. So there's that one pinned there. I need to make a receipt for this one, and also bag all her little leftover fabric. I ended up getting another basket and put Cookie in there because both chunky girls can't fit in it. Well, they can, but they're squished. So she's literally like digging herself in the batting so that this one stops harassing them. Maybe she don't see me, they won't. Oh my gosh, she's funny. Cookie, are you okay? Cookie, are you all right? You're not happy, huh? No? Lily, are you okay? When you decide to clean and everything is in shambles. I'm trying to put this big giant roll of batting on the long arm. Yep. I have too much batting. And then batting. I think that's the client's batting, by the way. Girl has a lot. So I finished quilting this quilt. I'm sweating profusely like I'm working. And I have the maintenance guy coming, and the reason I'm cleaning is because, you know, I don't want him to think I'm a pig, but I'm sure he doesn't care. Pay attention. But I care. How much lint you have? So I'm gonna clean that up. But yeah, that's my chaos right now. You're welcome. Now you can see that I don't have my house perfectly in line, but it's okay. I'm gonna put the little boxes there. I think it looks nice. And then this quilt I need to finish. Found I have a whole bunch of bags that I don't need. I have like scraps down here and projects there and a project there. I'm going to put my leaders here. Have like a little spot for leaders. I think that's gonna look nice. What do you think? I think that's better. Best Press is my fave. You get these at Dollar General, like a set of 3. It doesn't matter if it's the metal ones or the other ones. And just start going back and forth, getting rid of all the dust. I'm gonna do the other one. This one over here is really bad. I do this probably like every 2 years. This is what the long arm room looks like. I'm going to be working on this quilt, so I was ironing the back. I ended up putting all the minky and weird random bags there. I have, these are quilts that I need to work on. I found these from IKEA, which I think are great. It has all my, and then it has patterns and stuff. But I found this little table thing, and I turned it so it's not in my way. It's even to this, and I'm putting my leaders in this thing. I'm trying to kind of organize the space so it's not so sloppy. Kind of just fits real pretty right there. I have removed everything from under the machine because I'm going to have to move the machine to the center of the room, so that when this guy who's good at maintenance, the long arm, can walk around the long arm. And I cleaned everything up. So there is the fabric here. I moved the boxes here. You know, kind of just going through the whole space and making sure that it's decent. I also have like my cleaning supplies in this little basket. Good morning. It really is morning. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. I am going to start custom quilting a quilt. I already marked it. And I'm going to start working on it because I need to get it done by the end of this week, and my maintenance guy is coming today. So my hope is I could get at least half of it done. I have like a good 3 hours, or all of it. That's awful wishy. Here I have my ruler on the 1-inch line, and then I got my marking pen and just dragged and then followed this line. Once I had this line, I followed this line, for example, like that. Love. So this is the quilt, and let me show you how sweet and beautiful this darling thing is. I ended up making a mistake when I was marking down here, but I want to share with you what I decided to mark. So the marking lines are starting from this seam, 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch. Up here it's a little bit bigger, but at least it's from this seam. I also did it from this seam. Like, you can kind of see that this seam is slightly bigger, but it's not as noticeable. I may remark it. And I also started marking this quilt from this seam all the way down. The marking tools I use for the dark, I use these. It disappears with a hot iron. And I also use my water soluble marking pen for this. Now, you can see that this 1 inch is a little bit bigger than the other inches, but I don't think visually you're going to notice it. I'm also going to use the plate, and I'm using my ruler that I created, my 1/4 inch ruler. I also used a long ruler to do this. I also have my marking tools here just in case I need a remark, because maybe the lines don't look right to me. I also took the belts off the machine. I don't know if you can see the belt, and so the long arm is in free floating, like it. I control it. The stitches, I'm gonna probably do 13. So I have it pretty high off the floor to where it's close to the roof, and the reason is I don't want to be hunching when I'm custom quilting.